Kia Sorento has progressed from a huge, practical, and affordable family SUV to one that is large, practical, and stylish. Although the pricing has adjusted to reflect improvements in quality, design, and technology, this large Kia still feels like a good value. Since the first generation model debuted in 2002, the Kia Sorento has been a force in the large SUV market. Today, we're looking at the Mk4 Sorento, which is a model that demonstrates how Kia has grown as a car manufacturer in the intervening years. Kia's infotainment system is simple to operate thanks to a combination of touchscreen controls and tactile dials. The entry-level 2 cars have only an 8-inch central display and no sat-nav, but they still have digital dials, and many owners will use their cell phones to navigate. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are already pre-installed. The higher-spec car's 10.25-inch screens are more striking, and the antiquated LCD panel for the heating and ventilation settings below seems even more out of place. The larger screen also has UVO Connect telematic services, which include live traffic, weather, and parking information. You can even transmit routes to the car in advance of your journey using the phone app. The infotainment system can pair 2 phones via Bluetooth at the same time, so one can listen to music while the other takes a call. There are plenty of USB chargers, with 2 in the front, 3 in the middle row, and another pair in the boot/third row section, 1 for each seat, and a wireless charging mat in the front allows someone to bring a second device. The Kia Sorento is a large all-wheel drive SUV with refined driving characteristics and a surprising turn of speed. It boasts completely independent suspension and a 35mm longer wheelbase than the previous model, which should increase comfort. On the plus side, this very harsh suspension provides better body control during turns and reduces the sense of floating over undulations in the carriageway. On winding roads, the Sorento feels composed and capable and settled and smooth on well-surfaced carriageways. The higher-spec models' self-leveling rear suspension helps maintain this when there's a lot of weight on board. The Sorento's on-road performance isn't the entire scope of its capabilities. All versions have four-wheel drive, and Kia introduced the ground mode function for this generation, which is effectively a collection of driving modes that vary various characteristics of the car's setup based on the terrain under the tires. The terrain response system from Land Rover was definitely the model